Hi, this is MC Shetty for a new episode of Dungeons, Dragons and Space Shuttles. And yeah, while offline I realized I have a bit of a problem, but I also have a solution. So the problem is that these nodes, which are going to be needed to access the contents of these tanks so that our program can run, they have a different name, but in a program, when you have an inventory, you can use a variable, but that's a variable for the entire thing. And there's no easy way to get something like an inventory in a variable given a calculated name. For example, we would like to use the index and add something to it. However, there is a way using this. It allows you to evaluate an inventory. For example, you could say this is north, so tank _2 north. Oh, wrong thing. Tank _2 north. Now that will evaluate, that will put that location of that tank, that inventory, it will put it in the stack so that we can store it in something. Yeah. So using that, it's a bit complicated to explain. I'm gonna make tokens, which are something. They are not used a lot in. It's rare that you actually need them, but I think I can solve this problem using a token. So I'm going to make a new program. This is going to be a setup program. So where is what I want? Yeah, so this program will run on a signal. That means it is manual activation. Oh, wrong side. And the signal is called setup. So what we want to do in this is we want to set up a number of tokens. Which we are going to put. Yeah, at this moment we only need 2. Oh, I need to remove this program first, because the token has been removed by that program. By the way, I'm keeping these in order so that I remember first machines, then craft, because it matters for the allocation of the variables. Okay, so yeah, so let's do setup. We only have 2 tokens. Okay. So for now, what I can do, actually, I can do it. Let's do it 1 by 1. Although that's not convenient. Hold on. Alright, basically, I decided let's do it. Actually, let's set up. We can actually already set up. Let's set up 9 tokens. Let's use this. Okay, so we will put that program in that card. And this will require a bit of manual work. So inventory, tank 1, north. So that's tank _1 facing north. I fully agree, this is not extremely convenient, but it's one way to do it. Now we need to store that in a token slot 0 close. Okay, so now save setup. Let's actually yeah, I need to signal setup. Yeah, now you see this token contains it's a type inventory. The others are empty, but this is now initialized to point to that tank. So this program will be make sure that these tokens are initialized. So let's also do the other one. So tank 2 close to token slot 1. Let's keep it at this for now. We can initial actually hold on, let me initialize all of them. Alright, I decided to do 5. So these, even though these inventories don't exist yet, they are actually now valid. Okay, so what we will do now, in the chest, we will put the right token there. So this token corresponds to that item. So now we have an inventory which will control the program. It will loop. Actually, I'm gonna reverse them. It would go over every item and it will stop here because there's nothing there. And it will then be able to measure using that token what's in each of these tanks. So that's basically the idea. This setup program I no longer need unless later on I need more than 5 tanks. It's already okay for 5 tanks. Yeah, okay, these tokens I don't need anymore. Can maybe use them later. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically it. Now, in this program, that's machines. I think this is the one. Yeah, here is where we want to do the fluid operations. Let's get rid of this. So every yeah, the timing is going to be complicated. By the way, I want to note this whole setup using this, it's rather complicated and there are probably much easier ways using other mods to do this. But I do this mostly now as an example and also to show the power of this. But this is not, I warn you, this is not an easy way to do this. It's also not intended as an easy way. Okay, so we want to loop, remember, we will want to do this for every item here. So we are going to go over these slots because we know we only have 2. So we will need, yeah, that's this and this. We have these variables. What are they used again? Oh, this one uses a variable 0. Yeah, only variable 0. Is variable 1 used anywhere? That's not a variable. I don't think so, actually. I don't know why. I allocated it because there were 2 of these programs. Yeah. Right. So let's deallocate that. I don't need it for now. This program has these 2 variables. Yeah, okay. So I want to store uh, 0, the value 0 in here, and put that in our variable index 0. Close. Actually, for the index, let's use 1, because to measure we are going to use variable 0. Yeah, okay. So that's our variable or loop variable. And now we have a loop. Repeat. Loop a variable until it reaches a specific variable. It's inclusive. So we will loop variable or index variable, that's 1, until it reaches 1, because it's inclusive. And that's 0, that's 1. Later on we can adapt the program. We could let the program run more, but then we have to test if it's empty, and that's less efficient, so I want to do it more efficient now. Okay, now we need to actually first measure the liquid. So we have our variable 1, which is the index, and so let's get that variable 1, that's the index that we are looping over, and we need to add 9. Actually, I can do this more efficiently. If we use variable 1 here, I don't actually need this. I can immediately. Why is this changed? Yeah, so immediate variable 1, I add 9. Why do I add 9? Because I want to get the index of this token. That's 9 inches further. Okay, then we need to fetch or examine the item in inventory. This is always the same inventory. Tank 1 up. That refers to that chest, and this is node tank 1. Okay. Slot is the last integer, what was calculated here. So this one, yeah, it will get that token. It will not really get it, but we'll examine it. And then I believe, so we have that item as a token. I believe there was some way if we do this, last inventory. No, that's not what we want, because that's not inventory. That's going to be a token. So we need to read the token. I believe there were operations. It has been a while, so I have to check. Get value from token. This only works with. Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. I don't remember if I added that. but actually it's possible. Function last inventory. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Okay. Yeah, this entire setup that I'm doing is totally not needed because I can calculate a name and convert that to a position. So I don't need all these tokens and all that stuff. Okay, time to restart. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. I should try to remember my own mods a bit better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these for now because I first want to test if that upcode really works. Yeah, so we don't need it. We have the index. We just need to add one because our first node is called tank underscore 1 and then 2. Although, let's actually start, let's start with, no, 1, 0 is good because actually it probably makes more sense, makes our program easier if we just rename those. And then we have to scan again. Okay. Then we don't need to add anything. This can go away. Alright. So we don't need that. Yeah, here. So we make a string like that. Yeah. So it will north. So this is the string we want to make. How to do that? String concatenation. Tank underscore variable. I think I can. We're using index 1, I think. Yeah. And I think I can do that. Then we need to add a space. String space or star. So this so this should point to our tank. And we need to, yeah, let's put that in a variable as well. Okay, so now variable 2 will be the location of our tank. Here we set variable 0. Okay. So we get the liquid in the tank. Like that. We set variable 0. Get max liquid in tank. Oh, no, it's variable 2. Okay. Now I want to have some threshold. So if let's so this is the maximum, and our tanks are 500,000. So let's subtract 10,000, for example. Last number. $10,000. And then we compare. Okay, if no, 0, that was the amount, is greater than the last number, so then the maximum capacity minus 10,000, then we do nothing, otherwise okay, yeah, otherwise we need to count items. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this must be different. Now here we proceed to get the item, so we need to read out that item. So examine item. So examine item inventory, tank 0 up, slot variable 1, because 1 is the loop variable. So tank 0 up is this. These are these indexes. Okay. So we get the item there. And I think, yeah, we need to store that in a variable as well. That would be variable 3. Okay. Count items external. And 2. Yeah, we don't. Okay. We actually don't do that anymore. We have to do this fetch. This problem will have some problems. We will have to see about that. So from storage scanner, an item we want to fetch is the item in variable 3. And maybe we don't need the variable, but and then we push, and we get it to slot out, and then from this slot we push it to that's facing east, so we want to push it from this node to east. Yeah, and that should actually okay, so that will work, but we need to slow this down. The question is, how much do we have to slow this down? Let's see. Yeah, why is it doing glue? Okay, there's something wrong. Okay, what happened? It was sending glue components. But this tank is completely filled. Yeah, no, of course there's a problem here. But it's okay. Let's see, can we... yeah. Let's fetch another... I have another tank here. So that I can empty the... How much is in these cables? Not more than I thought. Okay, I have to examine the program, see what's wrong. Okay, it's going down. Yeah. Okay, so now the tanks are empty. Let's see. I'm first gonna check. Let's move these aside. Check that the string concatenation is correct. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh. Oh. I messed up. Why did I start with 1? Okay, this is wrong. This should be 0, of course. Okay. Because this is 0. Yeah. Okay, that was the mistake. It does too much. Hold on. Okay, it does too much. Why does it do too much? because this one even number, this is set to 0. That's the capacity. Why does it go up to 2? That's weird. Hold on. Let me think about this. Ah, now it's working. I had yeah, this was the wrong output. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. No. Why does it keep? What did I do wrong? Shouldn't do. Okay, so yeah, I need to do more debugging. Yeah, this is a bit annoying. Hold on. I might need a nullifier eventually. Okay, let me check what's wrong now. Okay, so I can test this. Get liquid in tank, and that is put in variable 2. Oh, which is index 4. Okay, that's the tank. That's liquid amount. Yes, so to get let's start in 0. Get max liquid in tank from the same side. Subtract out. If the liquid is greater, this is reversed. Oh, this was reversed. Now, yeah, that's the right item. That should go in there. How much is in the chest? Okay. So what I'm wondering about is, will it react fast enough? The program runs every 2.5 seconds, but it should stop running. 10,000 is a good buffer, so let's keep this running for a while. Yeah, okay. I think, yeah, our dark magic stuff is done. Okay, so this will take a while. It's making sand. $62,000, so Yeah, it now has to wait on the dark magic. A dark what is it called? This one. Pulverized coal. I have enough. What's the bottleneck? Glowstone dust. Yeah, I do have that. Blaze powder. Also, evil dust. Ah, I don't have evil dust. Didn't I do evil dust? Yeah, it's possible that I forgot evil dust. Because that's the pulverizer recipe. And the pulverizer is not doing anything. Let's see. I don't have... I thought I did that, but apparently I didn't. So that means... Let's move this upwards. And then... we need another row. Or... item to count paper. Yeah, so we actually need... hold on. Yeah, let's restore because I messed up a bit. Okay. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, again. Okay, and then this is for the pulverizer. Let's copy this one. Let's point the green thing upwards. Oh, it's the bottom. We can't do anything there anyway. So what we need... yeah, the recipe is gone. So we actually... oh, wait. What's this recipe? Yeah, that's a dark magic dust. Okay, it's fine. We are missing this recipe. Okay. So I didn't... let's see how far we go with this. Yeah, dark gem is being made. Okay. That was missing. But what's also missing... yeah, so we do need... this after all. That means we need to count. Yeah, we need to count evil dust. We don't have any. Let's quickly make some evil dust. Okay. So this is the end result. And this is the source. And yeah. Let's see. Okay. And now, yeah. Okay, now it's complete, I think. Yeah, and this program, can we test that? I want to test what if there are multiple things. Let's, oh no, that doesn't work. Let's actually get some fluid duct. Do we have hardened? Does that need a servo? Apparently it does. We have one here. Okay. Yeah. This will go to another machine. So this is potentially a bit of problem. This now fills up. Okay, now it gets a chance. Because there can only be one liquid in here. Same time. Yeah, but it did stop producing this. So I think it's working. Yeah. So possibly a nullifier is needed there. And okay, and we don't need this. Anyway, it's time to wrap up this episode now. I hope you enjoyed it. It has been a bit of a complex thing to make. And yeah, maybe not completely perfect, but it's working. 3 machines may be a bit overkill here. Yeah, okay. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye.